right now. So what's it gonna be? Is you with me or not? Truth is my pursuit. Let's figure this shit out. Right now, right now. Right now, right now. Right now, right now. Right now, right now.
What's up, everyone? Welcome to KO Bets. My name is Bill. On tonight's show, we're going to review UFC Fight Night, Dern vs. Roridguez. This took place on Saturday, earlier in the day. Trying to think what I did this weekend. So Friday, what did I do? Not much. I think, we got poked with our second shot, so was feeling a little bit under the weather on Friday night. Saturday, celebrated my good friend's 30th birthday. Happy birthday, Ryan. On Sunday, we went to I think it was called a bridal shower, but guys were allowed to be there. It was a lot of fun, good food. Just had a overall really nice weekend. We've got a beautiful night in Chicago. I got the windows open. Lots of rainstorms. I love rainstorms. I don't know how you feel about rainstorms. This thing's having a little trouble locking onto my face. I'm going to lower my lighting a little bit. So, without further ado, let's just get into the card. Short card. 9 fights only. We went 8 and 9 on money line picks, which is terrific. We'll go ahead and close this and pull up the UFC page. So the night started off with Steve Garcia. He was a heavy favorite. I had him at minus 355 on DraftKings. Nominated as a money line. Our money line pick was Steve Garcia over Charlie Ontiveros. Honestly, Charlie looked really strong, looked really good on his feet in this match. It looked like the weight cut was a good idea for him, like his power is going to carry a lot in this division. He had Steve wobbled a few times, but like a good veteran, he got the fight to where he wanted it to be and where he needed it to be. Ultimately, just ended the fight with ground and pound. Then in the next bout, we can pull up the actual, the full shit here. We had Lupi Godinez against Sylvia Juarez. I was not expecting the submission, but Lupi gets the round 1 submission. She looked good for as short as this fight was. In the next bout, we took Damon Jackson. He scores the unanimous decision. Not sure. So he controlled a lot of the fight as far as the ground time. Obviously secured many takedowns in the fight. Had a couple of submission attempts as well. It was a good win for him. The difference was definitely the takedowns and the time of control, in my opinion. I don't know if they give a breakdown of time control. Yeah, I don't know if that's something you can really even judge. I don't know if it's factored into a judge's scorecard, or if it's supposed to be, In the next fight, we had Alexander Romanov against Jared Vanderaa. We took Romanov. We had him at minus 675 odds. Definitely like the KO in this fight. Was a little bit worried with all the takedowns that he might secure a submission, seeing as I bet on the KO, but ultimately, Romanov looked pretty impressive in the fight, really asserting his will throughout the match. We're going to fly through this show. Then we had Chris Gutierrez against Philippe Claris. Gutierrez won the split decision. It was a close bout, but I felt he did enough to win the bout. Caleres had the one takedown, but Gutierrez, I believe, was able to just get right up from that back to his feet. So it was a good fight. Lucked out on the split decision. We did like the fight to go the distance, and I liked a Gutierrez decision, so it worked out. In the next match, we had Sabina Maizo against Maria Agapova. We took Agapova. Really, really solid fight from Agapova. Was way more calculated than her last fight. I forget who that was against, but she kind of dumped her energy way too early in that fight. Came in with a game plan here, well coached, well instructed, and well executed. She gets the submission, which was kind of a surprise for me. I don't think I nominated any prop bets, but I would have thought just the success she had striking, it would have been a unanimous decision or potentially KO, but she ends up getting the submission. In the seventh fight of the evening, we had Tim Elliott against Matheus Nicolau. It was a good fight, close fight. Tim Elliott did what Tim Elliott does, and he had a lot of pressure, threw a lot of crazy stuff, and Nicolau was just way more calculated. You can see the percentage of strikes landed. So the output was there clearly for Tim Elliott, but he just wasn't hitting Matthias. So then we had Randy Brown against Jared Gooden. We took Randy Brown here. In that last fight, I didn't like for it to go the distance, but it ended up going the distance. So, but we did take Matheus Nicolau for -190. In the next fight, we had Randy Brown for -235 on the money line. Just way more output. Just a more well-rounded fighter in this fight versus Jared Gooden. Was able to avoid any significant strikes from Jared Gooden. Really good performance, great output for him. So, good win for the Rude Boy. Then we had Mackenzie Dern against Marina Roridguez. Both girls impressed me in this fight in the main card. However, Marina Roridguez, distinct advantage on the feet. And then, even Mackenzie Dern, she didn't even care if she got the takedown or not. She just wanted the match on the ground, and she looked good on the ground too. She looked dangerous, was trying to score different submissions when she got it there. Probably, if she was able to have more time down there in certain situations, it could have been an issue for Roridguez, but she's tough, great striker. Survived Mackenzie Dern, which is, I don't think she was able to get up. She was kind of saved by the bell is what I mean by if she had more time in those positions, maybe she could have secured the victory, but good win for Marina Roridguez. This was the only fight of the night that I picked incorrectly, but we do like Roridguez a lot. I mean, moving forward, and I do like Mackenzie Dern. I think against certain opponents, maybe just don't take her against that type of opponent again. So that brings our record up to, out of a total of 130, this is now 139 total fights. We have from this 7 plus 8, we have 95 wins, 39 losses, for out of a total eligible number of fights of 142. Okay, out of a total eligible of, so total fights 139, eligible 134. So the win percentage goes up to 70.896% on money line picks for UFC. So great weekend betting. Have football tonight. Who's in the game? Who's playing? Oh, it's the Ravens and the Colts. I think I took the Ravens to cover 7 and the Ravens to win, and uh, I think I took the under for the over-under in all likeliness. Let me just double check. $46.5. Yeah, I think I took the under, just thinking it would be difficult for Indy to score. It's not going to be a shootout. Probably, two teams that are run heavy, even though the Ravens don't have a real reliable backfield. Lamar Jackson is a good runner, so they'll get their rushing yards tonight. So hopefully things work out. Oh, I just realized my logo's like right on the TV, but if I rotate a little, it's a decent angle. We have the golf ball collection behind me. It's good stuff. So next weekend, if we go back to our browser page here, let's check out what's going on next weekend. I think Aspen Ladd's fighting someone. Like only a couple weeks after missing weight. Let's see. Oh, yeah. I think there's a really good card coming, like a pay-per-view maybe coming up at the end of October, which should be decent. Ladd versus Dumont Viana. Wow. It's kind of amazing. You see some names, like, as I'm doing all these events, you see names who just, like, pop up consistently. So, Sahara Eubanks, I feel like, I've been doing this since June. So in the 4 months of doing it, it's like, this might be her third fight, or maybe it's just her second. Yeah, kind of crazy. So I'll do that show on Friday. Doesn't look like there's a whole lot of fights on that card, so it'll probably just be a short one. If you don't mind, if you enjoy the content, if you enjoy, UFC betting, if you like my picks, if you dislike my picks, if you wouldn't mind subscribing to the channel, hit the like button. Go ahead, put in the comments your best bets of the weekend. Hopefully, the Sox game got delayed tonight. Hopefully, the White Sox can win tomorrow at home versus the Astros. That should be... I'm interested to see what happens there, being from the Chicago area. So, I guess I'll just end the stream here. Everyone, have a good week. Start off the week on a high note, a great Monday. And I'll talk to you later.